Yeah, what's up? It's me. The deep void here. This is actually my real voice. That I am speaking with. Hello. It's good to meet you. I've actually been like hiding my voice this entire time. This is actually how I speak. Yeah. Anyway, we can start up. Wait, what if I just fuck with my voice mod and just go?
Oh, hey guys, it's me. Hello. Yeah, this is actually my real voice. Yeah, I'll just start up a D&D like this. All right, we can start right up. All right, we're started.
So I got the police report, and I look inside it and start reading it, and there's a citation in there for me. And I'm like, why is there a citation in there for me? Because like I wasn't the one who hit my car. And oh,
Damn, crime.
what? Crime.
Yeah, crime.
So all we have is the wolf. We actually got the dragon interested in pretty easily. So
Did
this
you
is
swallow
pretty
some
great.
helium as you started the stream?
Yeah. This is actually my real voice. I've been hiding it the entire time.
Wow,
Okay.
Yeah.
man, you got some range.
Wow.
Bamboozled.
Damn, I can't believe it. This is that was the real me. There are two wolves inside of me. Both of them take helium.
Both of them lie as easy as they breathe.
All right,
This has two wolf inside him. Oh wait, what's it map?
we can start right up. So, in last session, all of you had got out of the funny trial. That's where, of course, Chame decided to do the really funny thing of removing cursing themselves. Where
Slash almost making their head explode. Yeah.
yes, they already pre-rolled and stuff. As suddenly, what then you see is they collapse to the ground and fucking like die.
Mm-hmm.
Well, close to death. However, they just basically fall unconscious and oopsie daisy. You managed to put the the cuff back onto them, thankfully. Yes. And there you go. As you eventually went back up, you told the rest. They said, "Hey, that's good. We got 100 years, Pog." And then you went off into town. Owari said, "Hey, there's a magnet shop. You should check it out." You said, "Okay." Checked it out. Aonani got some. Aonani, Shabe got some cool. Where? Shabe got some cool seed thing that they ate, which it had some power. Yeah.
Yeah. We need to eat somebody. Oh wait, there's nobody here. What?
After which,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
After which you teleport away.
And now we're here.
Wait, I should have ate that guy.
Then
Was that an in your head thing or an out loud thing?
Maybe.
What? Okay. So the second we get here and I see that it's all deserts and sands, I'm gonna bamf out both Scorpos.
right.
Those that tree looks like my tree. Point.
That's it. I'm assuming we have to go that way then.
And that tree looks like the opposite of my tree. Point.
You know what? Let's chart our own course. Let's just go off into the desert.
I'm going to
find their
follow the
tokens.
line.
Where are they?
Let's just
They're
wander
in the
off into the
very
desert.
I'm following the line. Straight to the
Where the
line.
fuck is Metalloscope?
You'll never find them.
Our scorpions.
They're gone.
All right, I found Scorpion.
Okay.
Hang on. No.
Jai has to be in charge of one of them, and I'll be in charge of the other. I don't want to be in charge of both of them at the same time.
Lebo, let's see. Metalla. Why is this not alphabetical order?
Aha!
telescope. Aha, I found them. You left them in the front. There we go.
I didn't leave them. We bamped them back, and I don't think it got the token got moved. There we are. All right, it's time for adventure,
wait.
guys.
You're right. Our mounts. Maybe we're close enough.
Wow.
Spider King.
No, the Spider King is dead to us.
As
Cool.
you as you approach what seems to be, of course, the weird sort of tree-like area, you see, of course, that one side seems to be somewhat of birch wood, while the other side seems to be that of ebony. Of course, Kragath will somewhat speak within your mind, simply stating,
This is where I can feel the last of my power be blocked in some way. This should be where the statue is. And, well, my people back in this time would call this place the Hollowlands.
Does that mean it's hallowed land?
So it's somewhere north, I'm presuming. Like,
Does that make feel weird?
Less of north and more that I believe these trees have, well, a connection to something of my power in general. This place was called the Hollowlands because of the undead that resided here, the hollowed ones.
So if I did my primeval awareness, I would probably just have a million little blips.
I would
I'm
not
guessing.
know.
Oh, well, I was more thinking out loud.
I can talk to plants.
All right, talk to the trees, sure.
Hello, trees.
oh shit, you can dent trees.
I am one of you.
My god, I forget. Alright,
I am a tree hugger, in fact.
you can speak with plants.
Yeah.
Alright.
I do at will, baby.
Yeah, as you do, basically what you'll see is that the trees answer sort of in a unanimous sort of way, as if they are all part of the same entity of the same tree that you speak of. That's basically what you simply hear is just,
What would you like, little sapling?
So we're here to release Kragath, and we're looking for a golden statue. Specifically one that looks like a wolf.
That is a broad description. The most I can simply state is that, well, you've come to the right place. My roots are very, very deep. That even the statue could even be below me. Who knows?
Cool. Also, is there a meaning that the trees look like the tree I have?
Oh, it just simply means you're one of us.
Interesting.
What'd it say?
It said the statue could be below them. It could be around them. They don't know where the statue is. But they also said that, like, me having the ebony wood tree means I'm one of them. Whatever that means.
Right, so everything here is evil as hell. Gotcha.
Maybe. That's a cool
All
laugh.
right. Wait,
Maybe
it's
a laugh.
Go ahead, Zero.
Either that or because of the branches sticking out of her head.
Maybe. Maybe it's a very literal tree.
I mean, maybe. It hurts when it gets cut off.
Okay, well, I guess we should just hoof it north until we find something.
I'm going to follow the line. See the obvious drawn line in the sand.
Are these Is it difficult to traverse this area? Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be for me, but
Wow, because Geezer's good old party the party ability of a ranger, you do in fact not have this be difficult to traverse, Lamau. But the trunks themselves are like binding together almost as if they are the same. I was hurriedly placed in his map as they were meant to line up.
yeah,
But
you should be
Yeah,
you should be thankful.
Shift the light one down just a tiny tad.
Yeah, you should be thankful nobody in here has OCD because that would be driving them insane.
Hello, it is driving me insane. That's why I'm going down the center. So I can
Oh,
block
gotcha.
Wow.
you.
Gotcha.
I'm blocking
Hang
all
on, hang
the-
on.
the
I can do
good
this.
spot.
Oh, my
Oh,
God, the Earth is
oh,
moving.
Beep.
There we go.
Whoa. Now I
Everything
need to
feels
adjust
better
the other
now.
one.
Everything feels so much better now.
There we go. Whoa, it's lined up now. As as basically as they seem to be like merged together, but there is like almost a seamless point where they just begin to shift from one to the other. To your left and of course to your right, you notice of course the trunks as they seem to not be full on trees, but of course they are cut and hollowed into the middle. They're curved inwards.
Okay.
You know, I've always wondered if, like, I have ebony wood, right? So this points to this tree. Who has birch wood? Points to this tree.
Anti-Shame be like, let's talk about our feelings. Just because I'm genuinely curious, I'm gonna do my primeval awareness.
Uh-oh.
As you do, as you basically sense around, you find what seems to be hundreds of undead underneath the ground. Below these trees, the actual roots themselves, as it can be revealed as this. The tree itself is an undead.
Don't like that. Don't like that one bit.
Oh god, it really is just older shamans.
Yep. Don't like this place.
I'm gonna live up to my name. I hug the birch tree.
So, I'm just gonna say, sort of repeat that to everybody. This probably isn't entirely surprising, but the entire root system and the entire tree is an undead, and there are hundreds of undead beneath the ground. Hundreds.
Ooh.
I wonder
Yeah.
if we then get to
Is this
stop
what
when the
happens when I
mushies
get
grow.
planted?
Should I put some mushies?
I mean, that's up to you. Live your truth, Zero.
Just gonna put 2 mushies on the 2 different splits of.
You never know.
You just gave the tree a fungal rash.
The tree will remember this.
You can just
As you basically approach closer, in the middle of the actual map itself, within, of course, these tree bindings here, you notice a strange sort of, let's say, structure.
Okay. Approaches cautiously.
Look, there's some grass over here.
Mm. Yeah, it's nice.
Maybe you should touch it.
Touchy.
It's nice.
Do you feel better?
It's great.
I have touched grass. I am overpowered now.
Very nice.
Follow the line.
We do the conga.
You do a dun 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 dun
An ancient
dun.
goblin tradition.
The conga line is an ancient goblin tradition.
Are we going the right way to the statue?
I
Talking to trees again.
I figure it's got to be somewhere in here, so if we just keep going north. Also, there's a structure up there.
Yeah, I see that. But like,
It appears to be the Triforce.
no way.
I don't know.
No, no.
It sounds powerful.
Yeah.
Yes, upon closer inspection, it seems to be a obsidian sort of obelisk. Sort
Ooh,
of triangular structure. It
An
looks
obelisk or a
pure.
pyramid?
Like it goes up and then it has like a tip on the edge.
Okay, so yeah.
Like the fucking Washington Memorial. It's
The
best.
Washington Monument.
Yes.
Monument, not memorial.
Climb into one of the tree stumps, actually, real fast.
So don't let this black obelisk fool you. It says it's rare, but it's actually a trash card to play.
Damn.
Climbs up into this tree.
Well, as you climb up into like the weird sort of the tree stump. As you do, your somewhat artifact, the thing wrapped around your hand, somewhat vibrates and reacts as you have some weird sense of control of the roots themselves. More of the fact is
Wait,
that
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
more of the fact that basically, upon standing inside of the trunk, you can feel as if you could move the roots.
Wait a minute. Is anybody getting like deja vu here? Doesn't this look a bit familiar to something we did at the very beginning of this journey?
Oh yeah, a giant elevator.
Well, like a triangular shaped, a pyramid shaped thing, and we all stood at a corner of it, you know, around it.
Wasn't it
And
just
then
a
we
rock,
got the
though?
what?
Wasn't it just a rock?
I mean, yes, but it was like similar shape, and we all stood around it.
I mean, I want some of this wood too. I mean, I already have the ebony wood. Might as well get some of this wood.
Pokes the ob.
As you touch the
Campaign
obelisk.
over.
Yeah. It's very hot to the touch to the fact that it's in the middle of a fucking desert.
Ow.
But what you notice is that the material of the obelisk is actually made exactly the same material as your funny artifact.
Pokes with artifact.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
As you do, you hear something basically come from your artifact. Whoa. 1 second.
Kame over here just eating some roots.
Zero just went from poking with finger to just poking with the. Yeah. One burns.
Is that okay? Should we not done that? Is this
Here you
already a
go.
trial?
Basically, you hear this. Oh, that's really quiet. Hang on.
I heard it. It was charging.
There you
Oh, it made a funny noise. Put your amulet
right.
thingies in it. Or touch it.
Still has some birch in her mouth. All right,
I'm gonna go to another point and touch it there.
Well, as you do, you too also just hear the funny noise of this.
I identify next to Zero. I'm not touching the point yet.
You have to touch it to identify.
Yeah, touchy. But not
Okay.
touching, like a corner.
Jai touches it.
It's hot.
What? It's hot. You need to touch it for a minute.
I'm not Naruto casting.
No, that space ritual casting would be 10 minutes.
I'm just now I'm just imagining her with her hand on it, and it's just her hand sizzling, and she's going, hmm.
Touching hot.
Just
All right,
taking one damage.
Yeah,
One damage per minute.
As you're taking, basically touching it, you're just taking 1 damage a second, well, per 6 seconds. So, just take 10 damage.
That's 10 damage? Okay.
Yeah, it's...
Hot. It's survive power would kill.
As, Shame is literally touching the obelisk. Their hand is, like, burning and sizzling as when they take it off, you basically see, like, the topper layer of your skin is basically just burnt off at this point, and it's extremely painful.
It's gonna be worse.
Can I have some of this wood to cover this burn, please, trees?
Isn't it gonna eventually just go through your skin onto your bones and just your whole body's gonna get hot? Your whole skeleton.
Hopefully not the bones.
Well, alright. But your identified does indeed pop up with something. Also, Zaya, you touching it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You two will also get the...
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Don't worry, Shame. Bones are not a great conductor of heat. I mean, unless they're made of metal.
Yeah.
Alright.
About that.
As you do, you'll basically identify. One thing that sort of pops up during the minute is basically every time one of you had touched it, a weird sort of white line had appeared in the actual obelisk itself. As there are what seems to be 3 white lines at the moment. Well, and for your identify, this is a lock of sorts. With your identify, the spell itself. Oh wait, yeah, it fucking tells you the spell. It's not detect magic. The spell itself is what seems to be a sort of imprisonment of sorts. Not that it is the imprisonment spell, but it's more of a remnant of it. Specifically of what was known as minimus containment. The ability to basically shrink something into a object. This is basically the outside of such a thing.
Okay, so I identified the obelisk, the trees, but what is it? What's in there?
Oh, there is. It's sequester.
Sequester, okay.
Basically,
In the trees.
yeah, it's like a suspended. As you ask the trees once again begin to stir and repeat, simply going,
We are the guardians that keep this structure safe. We are the ones who simply watch, and we are the key. However, will you know how to unlock such a thing?
I mean, it looks like we just tapped the phylactery against it.
Well, but that hasn't unlocked anything
I'm the last
yet.
one that had to tap it. But yeah.
What are the trees saying?
They say they're guarding it, and how do we know how to unlock it? And it looks like we do. So.
Well, I mean, yeah. First, maybe try touching it, but if that doesn't work, there are...
Well, I mean, it's a sequester, so... Yeah.
There are 4 trees around this and 4 of us. And I tend
get
to...
in the tree trunks? Go in the tree trunks.
Well, if
I
us
feel like
touching it
it's
did
something-
something, maybe just try touching first.
If this screws something up, I'm blaming you.
Okay.
Taps it.
whoa. As you do, it glows, and then once again, after what seems to be a few seconds, the final line will sort of appear on the obelisk. What you notice, though, is as the white lines sort of appear among us, text will begin to form on it.
Unmask. Eh.
Oh, as I'll just move the white lines now. As basically the text will begin to stir with the sort of white lights as they will basically appear, simply stating this. 1 second, I gotta find my notes. I read this like a year ago.
This was one of like the first ones we were supposed to go to, wasn't it?
Yes.
You wrote this a year ago, and you're like, "This will be on like episode 6.
Yeah,
They'll almost
like,
be
you
done.
know,
It was the
They'll almost be
closest
done."
We decided to do a giant circle, basically.
me who had the
Yeah.
map prepped and all that. I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait for them to go over there, and then they can start that journey with Cars, and never mind.
Speedrun tactics.
We did a giant
Mhm.
circle, basically. Yeah. I mean, technically, we could go. We can just explore for the next 6 days. So 6 days.
I mean, assuming
Hey.
we pass this the first try.
I mean, Chami's going to try to merge Ebony Wood and Birchwood together. If we fail, so yeah.
Oh, fun.
Whoa.
She's going to do that. Maybe I can actually get art before the end of campaign.
Yeah, I still want to update my art as well, but I just keep getting sidetracked by other stuff.
Honestly, I wish I could just pay fire.
All right. As it appears, a riddle. Wah!
No.
I'm
No.
Yes. Mm. As it states, I stretch and bend, but never break. With me the forest comes awake, connecting trees in a magical dance. With my power, nature's bond enhance. But beware, my magic has its rule. Out to the middle, I'm just a fool. As it basically states that. I'll post it in Spoy channel.
Notices
Yeah.
is in pain.
Meh. Okay. Could I even, like, just... Damn, you can't text rap in that tools.
Yeah, sadly.
Fast. Hey.
Hmm. So, my first thought was branches, but what's the out to middle? I'm just the fool pot.
Maybe just these stumps over here. Shaman said. Do we just
Well,
go?
I mean, you could take a stump out with like a shovel.
I mean, do we go inside the stumps?
Let's try that first. And see where that gets us.
Okay, I'm gonna go in that bird one over there. I was already in
And it's
there.
not just because I want to avoid answering the riddle. It's not just because of that.
Pardon
Whoa.
me.
Again, as you stand within it, you feel the same thing Chamay felt, where you can like feel a connection with the trees of sorts through your artifact, as if you could
Mhm.
move the roots themselves.
Do we pick up that thing now?
If we could move the roots themselves.
Tries to move the root to lift the
Oh,
obelisk.
okay, I get it now.
As you Ciro, as you basically attempt to move the roots to the obelisk, they don't seem to like move towards the obelisk, but more towards they connect to the other root of this one. Behind the obelisk. But nothing seems to happen. Anything else. As now
I
it
think I
seems
get
they
it.
try to connect. Hmm.
But dude, you got it.
Like, so they stretch and bend, right? But never break.
Mm-hmm.
Forest comes awake with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're connecting the trees. That's the obvious one.
Yep.
nature's bonds enhance. Magic has its rule.
Do we have to move the roots away from the
No.
obelisk?
Look, you answered the riddle.
Hmm? What?
It's roots.
It's roots? My first inclination was branches.
Yeah, but branches break. Roots don't.
That's true, I suppose. It's just with the stretching and everything. But also, you know, in the riddle itself, it says, out to the middle, I'm just the fool. So if it's roots, perhaps it's not just simply the answer is the roots. Maybe it's, like I said, we gotta get them out from the middle. Like that's part of the lock.
I mean, okay, we can try that.
Because in trying to manipulate them, they don't go towards the lock. They go away from it. So maybe yeah. So that's what I'll try to do. I'll try to move the roots from, at least from my stump, that stretch into the lock, move them away from the obelisk.
As you begin to basically try and move the roots of the obelisk, they don't seem to move as the obelisk keeps them in place. As they are quite literally just like stuck within. They're too
Okay.
strong.
All right.
They don't
All right.
break.
Okay. Hmm.
And I said the answer out loud, and it didn't do anything, so we probably have to be touching it.
You think we just have to touch the obelisk and say roots?
Maybe.
Okay.
I could ask the trees, but the trees probably will just laugh at me.
Probably.
Touches with phylactery.
Nothing seems to happen. Actually, wait, yeah.
Okay.
It glows white. The same thing happens from before. The text just reappears.
Okay,
Oh.
so I think the answer is root.
Roots. Then it is.
The bow.
Anything? Hello?
Knocking on it. Hello?
Ding, ding, ding. Okay, yeah, I was wrong.
All right.
I don't want to touch this anymore.
Well, it's got to have something to do with this. Like, just this feeling of being able to manipulate the roots. That wouldn't be for nothing. You
Touch
know?
it up.
Ooh. That's an interesting theory.
Shami will try to lift her corner.
What specifically are you doing?
We're gonna
I think I
lift
tried
the
that,
sword up.
I think
I
I
know,
tried to
right?
hide.
Yeah, like trying to raise the obelisk like it's a nail in the ground.
As you basically once again try to remove the roots, they don't seem to budge. They're too strong.
The head scratcher.
Seriously, we know the answer to the riddles, but we just don't know how.
Do we just dance? Just start boogie?
But beware, my magic has its rule. Out to middle, I'm just a fool. I feel like that's the part we're not getting.
Mm.
So you're just gonna just boogie down?
Zero, stop doing the Fortnite dance. This is serious.
The what dance?
What? Huh?
No, seriously, what? What is that?
What?
You mean like 2 weeks?
What?
A fortnight?
Pardon? This is going to be the new thing. Giza makes references to things and then forgets it immediately.
I don't get it. I don't get it. It's hard. It doesn't work.
So the roots from all these separate stumps are all sort of like congregating into the obelisk.
Yeah, the 4 stumps here, like the actual roots themselves, are combining around the obelisk around the bottom of it. And even when you can control the roots, like around here, you see that the ones here won't budge at all. They just seem to be stuck in place.
Do we just
Okay.
touch how the roots touch all of?
Well, but it seemed like we couldn't budge the roots.
I mean, the other one's not around, not touching.
Wouldn't that make it harder to move?
Maybe the
Like,
problem
like-
is we need to remove the lock first before we can manipulate the roots.
Did anybody
maybe-
have the knock spell? I think we could just solve this really easy if someone had the knock spell.
I can shoot a bow and arrow at it real good. That's
Not the
about.
knock spell.
Are you okay? You sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay. So I think maybe we have slightly the wrong idea. Maybe it's we can move the roots once we get rid of this lock.
Hmm.
But the question is, so you gave your answer to the riddle. Either that means it was the wrong answer, or we have to approach it in a different way. So, in looking at the structure, is there any sort of like thing that looks like it could be? Is it all just like sort of smooth, basically, other than the roots, or is there like any indication of like spots to place something within, or like indents for like an opening or a door, or is it like
That
just
doesn't
smooth?
seem. It seems to be completely smooth around. The only sort of like indents, quote unquote, there are is basically the roots on the bottom themselves, which seem to basically be wrapped into them. Sort of like basically like there's a hole in the bottom of them that the roots are like
Mhm.
curving and locking the thing down in place.
I don't want to use wither and bloom on them, so I'm not doing that. Just treat these hugs. I'm living up to my name. I'm stoned. Funny.
Nice one.
It's like this. A bubba.
Gotcha. Hmm.
I'm just gonna just see what happens if I just do this. It's fine. You didn't do nothing.
Just have this waters crate just fall down on.
You hear everyone hears fucking loud sizzling as the water on the obelisk basically just turns into steam from the fact that it's really fucking hot.
Well,
Oh,
Oh, wait, it's not roots. It's not roots. It's not roots. Roots. Rain. Drain.
do I just pour more water on it then? Shame?
It didn't do nothing. Hello, rain.
Hello, is this thing on?
you could always try an Arcana check for a cool little thingamabob, whatever it's called. Clue.
Oh, it could be wind too.
All right, I'll be right back. You talk amongst yourselves about an answer.
Have we true sighted it?
The scorpion's also AFK.
I mean, Nothing in my eye
Excited.
shows anything. My eye hasn't shown anything either, as far as I can know. I look with the true sight.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Well, I'm trying that right now. I look at with my eye.
Is it winged? Like, magic has a rule. Blah 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 blah. He's dancing. Stretch and bend. No. Why is all the answers wrong today? Oh, hello.
Hello.
It's I's true sighting.
Yeah, you don't see anything. It's it's a funny. There's no like illusion magic or anything set in place on it.
Do I have an Arcana check? Proficiency.
You can make an Arcana check, yes.
I did 11.
Whoa. The most that I can tell you with your Arcana is like
You died.
it isn't.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
died.
the wow. Bah.
You're bad.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, the most I can tell you with your Arcana check is the trees seem to be somewhat keeping the obelisk in place. They're holding it down with all their might.
Holding
Yeah,
it
we
down?
don't really want to
Yeah.
let go of it.
Something that then there's just more to the obelisk then? Just goes near it, just starts digging, seeing if there's more under the sand.
Or
Using the
as you dig a bit, there is more obelisk underneath the sand.
Oh wow. There's more under.
I'm gonna try something. Go down.
All the roots besides the ones here will suddenly be basically just clench down more into the sand, but nothing else seems to happen.
Mm. Okay, never mind.
Again, the roots that are holding the obelisk down refuse to move.
Someone else make an Arcana check now, please. Come on, hurry up.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah. Please. I saw nothing. I'm
Yeah, I'm
too
getting mad.
distracted.
Well, that's a big obelisk.
Don't touch it.
Yes, sir.
Remember, if you have your luckies, if you have it.
Oh, I guess I can lucky. Yeah, I should have lucky my Arcana check the first time.
I'm not undead.
There you go.
Wow. Okay,
we're
with
done.
a 22. The roots themselves, they are keeping the obelisk down in place. They're holding it down. From basically looking it through, if you want the obelisk to no longer be held down and have it finally come up as it's attempting to by the roots, you have to remove the roots somehow. At the moment, the trees are too strong.
I don't want to do this though. My trees. Is that one of them?
What? What
We
do
have
we
to
have to cut?
remove the roots.
Do we have to cut the roots?
Well, I mean, they're really strong, so I probably can't cut them clean off. But
Maybe we burn them with a magma scorpion.
1 second.
Or just
Um,
have the other roots pull out from them.
Why are you holding it down so much?
I think they already explained that, didn't they?
They're protecting something. But like, why are you so scared? Mm, mm, mm,
Oh, you're asking the trees?
yeah. Mm.
Alright, they respond with just simply,
We are the guardians that keep this place sealed. We may be the key. We are the keys, but we are the locks. We refuse to command.
Okay. I don't want to hurt you guys. It would hurt. It hurt me.
well,
Mm. Then there's keys. They're locked. Then there's a riddle.
Giza swings at one of the roots with the blade of the djinn.
Ah,
My God, violence! Where are you?
When in doubt,
There you are.
Thinking it
All
out
right.
didn't work. Time for violence.
who thought I'd be
As-
the one not do violence? Goddamn.
As you take over the blade of the djinn and sweat towards the roots, yeah, it's really fucking hard. It tings off like metal.
God damn.
all of Giza's bodies just vibrate just as it reverberates.
They're too
Well,
strong.
Well, the blade isn't like I'm not holding the blade, so it's floating.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am really hungry though.
So we feel like we can manipulate the roots when we're in the stumps, but we can't pull the roots out.
You can
We
manipulate
need to
every
pull
other
the roots.
roots besides the ones that are, of course, wrapping around the ovals.
Oh, we can manipulate all the other roots.
I don't really want to hurt these trees.
What?
I'm just gonna. Could I just try having the roots just tug on the other roots that's not budging?
Whoa. As you attempt to move the roots a really big, far direction from where they are, they try to move, but then again, they're just these roots end up getting held in place themselves by the roots of this trees.
Everybody rotate.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I try to move the roots from mine to manipulate the ones on Ciro's.
Or, as you manage to basically manipulate them, you'll notice that they release from each other. They no longer hold each other as you reach over and basically grab the other roots, but they're too hard to pull even by the roots themselves. But these are no longer connected.
Okay. All right. That's something.
Okay, so now means I disconnect this one.
Yeah. I connect to Shame. You connect to Giza.
And we do the Gizas, and then we do you guys.
All right.
I'll disconnect.
Okay. The trees are no longer connected to each other from here. The only connections that they have now is to the obelisk, and of course the ones that are far away over here, as these roots are basically held onto each other. The other roots are holding on.
Those were the lock. Tries to manipulate her own.
What are you doing? Oh, to manipulate the ones holding the obelisk?
Yeah, because they're only connected to hers.
They do not budge. They refuse to budge as they are far
That
too
doesn't
strong.
work either.
They are a bit weakened now.
What about the What about the other ones in the far back? Do we just disconnect those too?
Maybe we need to separate enough roots to where it weakens its hold.
Whoa.
You just start going
right.
around.
We just start sprinting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Disconnect.
So as you
Disconnecting.
manipulate the roots to basically no longer be connected to the ones in the middle, as soon as basically I'll just basically skip along so you don't have to run across every map. But as soon as you basically disconnect the roots, these two trees from this one, this tree will instantly somewhat begin to darken and die.
I don't want that. Don't want that. No, please don't do that.
As you basically see that the roots holding the obelisk crumble.
Uh-oh.
Then, of course, when the others, of course, remove the roots, they too will die as they no longer have their sustenance anymore from the outer trees.
I'm sorry.
It's the circle of life.
Yes.
I didn't want to go forest.
And as you do, basically what you see is that the obelisk will begin to, basically, almost like a fucking, like an elastic band, it shoots up as soon as, like, it gets released from the roots, into what seems to be, something that you've seen before, as Giza mentioned the similarity, it's sort of like the elevator itself, as basically there seems to be like it's an open platform with the obelisk shooting up into the sky that you can step on with a single red button in the middle.
Oh, okay.
All
As
right.
the tree's dying, Chame is trying to like wrap it around her tree branches.
Hmm.
I want birch tree too. I'm
Oh, boy.
eat some too. She's like trying to conserve as much birch wood as she can.
Well, at least
Yummy.
that riddle makes sense now.
Yeah. Everybody else is walking to the platform, and Chame is just desperately eating the tree.
No wrapping around the horn.
They're so friendly to me.
Yummy.
Still kind of hot. Still kind of hot. Still kind of hot. Still kind of hot.
Ow, ow, ow.
Ow.
You press the button.
If you're feeling too hot, just step up on this magma scorpion. That'll cool you down.
Yeah.
So
Oh, well, fine.
Mel Scorpion's like buckles underneath the way.
Everybody on? We all good?
Yeah.
I pushed the red button.
Whoa. As you push the red button, the obelisk will once again fall down as you basically begin to go down into the depths themselves. Or as
Wait, there was a bunch of undead, wasn't there?
Yes, there sure were.
As you notice across the walls and stuff, you notice a bunch of skeletons and all that lined up against the outer walls of the of the of the place that you shoot down, but however, you eventually just reach here. As you
Okay.
shoot down onto a platform. A lightened area with what seems to be a sort of weirdly enough, it's an open environment. There is a shimmering sort of an aurora around the place, as it seems to be some sort of artificial sun.
How
Careful.
pretty.
Careful, don't get off the road. You'll fall forever. This rainbow road.
In the distance, you notice, of course, some weird mechanism of light that seems to be spinning with a symbol on the top of it. You notice a figure is there waiting for you, as it's sort of just standing there.
Okay, now we're definitely on the trial.
The figure's just gonna be like, "Where have you been? It was supposed to be the second one you went to. What the heck?"
Is there still skeletons like all over the walls and stuff? Or
Yes, there's like skeletal stuff. PTSD, yes. There's like skeletal bodies and stuff lined up against the bottoms of the wall.
Gets on the surfboard. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Whoa.
I wonder if there are any.
Wow. That was radical, Zero.
Yeah.
You think it would be cool if I take one of these skeletons?
After.
The figure's here.
Yeah.
As basically what you notice, standing by, like, basically on this weird floating platform, is this figure. A puppet.
Hello.
Oh god, the puppeteer. I have flashbacks.
I could also just do this here. There you go. Yeah. As you basically notice, what seems to be a sort of puppet person, as they look down at you, simply tilt their head and go, "Well, you took a while. You know how long I've
What?
been waiting."
Ow, sorry about that.
Look,
We didn't,
we
we didn't
yeah.
know there was an order.
yeah, we decided to go to the closest one last for some reason. We thought it'd be the most efficient way to do it. You know. But hey, we're here now.
Well, I sense that that artifact had finally been activated, and well, it activated once again. Well, nice to meet you. The name is Zazie. I am, of course, one of Kragath's creations that was made for this occasion.
Your creation of Kragath. not like
Yes.
a monster friend of Kragath.
Oh. Well, I contain the soul of what used to be Kragoth's friend, if that counts.
Mm.
I'd say that counts. That's close enough.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Well.
I have one of those
welcome to-
skeletons.
No,
Oh.
that was the army of Kragath that we once had, until, of course, time passes, and so they were all buried here.
Well, I mean, we are technically like descendants of Kragath. And,
No.
Like, hold up, Phylactery.
This is a resting place for the dead. However, you have arrived here for the trial, have you not?
Yeah, after sadly unlocking
Yep.
the trees.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Can
yes.
we relock them, or are they dead?
As in the circle of life, trees will eventually come to their end, their finish. The lock that was placed is simply matters that to know that you would sacrifice anything to simply complete your trial.
I guess. Sad the trees had to suffer, though. Only the trees.
It's fine. They will grow anew one day, for they were already cut. So,
What's your trial entail?
my trial is a simple one of sorts. One simply dedicated to see how well you are to rule, as with the bloodline of Kragath. So,
You know that we're supposed to release Kragath?
yes. And
Okay,
so,
just making sure. He's a lich. Also,
Kragath
the
would do no
Bloodclaw
such thing.
probably.
But I do not know why you would think they are such a terrible creation like a lich. But what I can say is all you need to simply do is follow this trial and you shall rule.
I
Okay.
wish we
So
could talk to Kragath and actually make sure this is real.
So you see, that's where we're once again at this weird little conflict where it seems some of you guys who are running these trials here are have different ideas about it, because some say we're supposed to rule, and then others say we're just supposed to release Craig and he's gonna rule. So like,
Yeah, we're
did
getting mixed messages.
yeah, did y'all not like have a like a seminar or a meeting or a
Like, I thought
powwow
you guys were all
where
like part of the same blood flow thing.
It would be, of course, the same in that aspect. Where basically, Kragath will rule, but of course you shall be by their sides, as courtesan rulers, to simply aid them in his matters. You, of course,
How do
would
we
have the
know that
same
he
power
ain't
of
just
that
gonna
of the
yank the
king.
phylactery? Oh, sorry.
Ah. They would not take the artifact from you. You may choose to keep it after as such. They are simple mechanisms used to allow Kragath to be free of the blood flow.
Hmm.
We got told
So-
that he was the blood flow.
Yes. But he must need a new body in order to arrive. After all, his old one is far too powerful for the mortal realm, so his consciousness shall be placed within a new body, which is where, of course, the artifacts come in.
I
Ah.
don't like where this is going.
Okay, so you're saying it's a matter of semantics where it's like Kragath ruling and us quote unquote ruling is one and the same.
Yes.
And it's just a matter of phrasing. Okay.
I am the closest one to blood of a lich. Okay. He's probably gonna take
Well.
over my body.
No, don't flatter yourself. Clearly he wants a body that is like
He's already spoken through me twice.
well, that's because you talk the loudest.
And I had the the skull, the blood flow that he's used before. Bloodstream, whatever. I don't remember which one it's called.
Anywho, what's this trial?
Yes.
We can stop
It
here
is simply a
and stop
matter
now.
to test your capabilities of being a ruler. So, the army, Kragath's previous underlings, people who would follow him all the way into death, shall be the people to witness. As what you'll see is that the skeletal corpses within the walls, their heads will basically all move over to look towards you all.
Don't like that.
Cool.
Don't like that at all.
I like
Nope,
that a lot.
nope, nope.
I want more. Give me all of them.
No.
Do not worry, they would not cast harm upon thee, unless, of course, you fail your right, as, of course, Kragath's chosen.
All right.
I really
Okay.
just hope that Kragath doesn't take over our bodies.
Yes. So, while others of my kind, the others who would give you the trials, would be more dedicated to that of your physical capabilities, combat and such, while I will simply ask of you to have used your mind as a weapon. Thus, we shall, of
We have
course,
psionics
begin.
from the squid.
Okay.
Yes. To detail if you should lie or not was what the other had mentioned, but so first I would like you to first come up with an answer to this question. Or right? As I will roll to see who he asks.
Uh-oh.
Show me. All right. All right. You,
Uh-huh.
during a simulated battle scenario, you are suddenly tasked with defending a strategic position against a superior number amount of enemies. Your troops are well trained, but you're low on supplies and ammunition for your bows. How do you plan to utilize your available resources, terrain advantage, and tactical maneuvers to successfully hold off the enemy assault so aid may come to you and even turn the tide of battle?
Well, like, so are we, like, in a canyon or something? Like, can we just, like, block the path with boulders? And then rain fireball? I love fireball.
Ah, yes, if you would like the terrain, it is a rugged mountain pass, along with what seems to be a dense forest at the end of it.
Um, do we have time to prepare before this theoretical enemy attacks?
1 hour.
Okay, so I would cut a couple of trees. Well, I would get some rocks and some trees and block the path so the other army couldn't approach. And then I
Eh.
would have all my spellcasters rain fireball.
If you want, you could just have, since we're essentially
answer.
part of the resources, we could
This
help
is
you
not your
cast-
question, Zero.
Sorry. Sorry.
And then have a front line to prevent them from getting any closer after the distraction of a blockage.
So you would block the mountain pass.
And then after the blockage, have a front line to hold them even further.
Hmm. So they would
Along with
just
fireball.
simply stand out in the open.
Well, not entirely. I mean, they would have a blockage to have cover.
Hmm. All right.
It's cover and a block.
Bah. And you, Zai.
Yes.
Looks at Zai.
New question.
Yes. Now let's say your kingdom is facing a severe famine due to a combination of failed crops, harsh weather conditions, and limited food reserves. What sort of task would you do to manage the crisis? Outline your strategic plan to mitigate the effects of the famine.
Mm, am I allowed to just use magic?
If you are capable of such. Let's say that your court has a school of magic, about 100 or so mages.
Hmm. I guess, yeah, dedicate mages to help with irrigation and creating new farmland and helping plants grow.
Hmm. So you would just utilize just mages to do all your matters?
Uh, yeah, if you know the manpower failed at getting the crops to grow normally,
Hmm. What spells would you utilize?
you know, there's easy spells like uh plant growth and wither and bloom, and I just passively make plants grow by walking.
You just go out for some jogs every once in a while. And
Yeah.
I mean, I have a way, but I'm not saying.
Wow. Alright. Well, and you, Giza.
yeah.
Oh. Right. 1 second. Then let's say this. Someone within your court of, let's say, 6 people has been a traitor all along, sending spy information to other kingdoms, specifically about your sleep Roshio, and of course,
Okay.
even your meals, and along those lines, of course, of even your day-to-day life on different matters, such as the amount of armory and the amount of those who are even within your kingdom. What would you do to simply attempt to find that traitor?
So we know somebody is a traitor, but we don't know who is the traitor. Looks around among us.
1 of 6, yes.
Why are you looking at me?
Well, so is this information only public to me, or do the 6 also know that a traitor has been suspected?
Let's say that only you know after being told by one of your spies.
Well, first I would verify the information from the spy, because for all I know, they could actually be the traitor, and they are sending misinformation to make me doubt the 6 in the court. So we'd verify that information first, and if the information seems to be beyond reproach, from that point on,
You
I would
pass.
probably... Cool.
You indeed did answer correctly. Someone who would, well, first check with the one who gives the information first should always be checked beginning, well, any other matter. As then they will turn to Sarah. Oh, Bobo.
Wait, so I didn't give the right answer.
I haven't said if you have been wrong or not, just simply that, well, Giza here does not need to explain anything more.
You're with me, right, Skeleton Brothers?
They're giving you thumbs up. Skeleton thumbs up.
Wow! Clap, 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 clap.
They all talk like tutorial skeleton at once, so it's
That's
just
the
hundreds
best.
of.
That's the best. Shami would love that.
Yeah! Wow! It's just an echo.
And then all of a sudden, Giza just gets like 40 more tutorials.
Yeah, like no.
Alright. Yes, and now I simply ask this of you, Zero, as they go. Then let us begin this hypothetical scenario. The army has currently seen a down in recruitments, a low shortage of them. Because of that, there are only a few hundred in the army now. However, you are soon preparing for war, as one of the kingdoms has decided to attempt to, well, call upon, well, war onto you. What technique would you use, mainly, to employ other people into your work, into becoming part of the army, to sacrifice themselves for you?
Well, most likely that there would, if it's low, there's probably no benefits or not enough benefits for them to see. So I would probably have a. I was probably have to offer more incentives and benefits so they can see relief and potential relief for those that they care about, as well as like seek out potentially those interested in learning to become a more stronger army. If I'm low in soldiers, I bet I should also have some of my army men improve their training, so some are more stronger. But overall, I would just seek better incentives for them, and just
Well, you all seem to have given your answers. Now, of course, it's up to the crowd. Or
Looks around. Oh no.
the army. They think. You see as the skeletons, like, basically hold their chin.
They're like, well, Giza answered correctly, but we don't really like her. I'm like, no.
Yeah. They're with me. I can take it down.
Whoa. As is due. 1 second.
I should have said strategic charge, to be honest. Like, if they're not coming to us, we go to them. You know.
Oh.
Damn.
Okay.
They really want zeros.
99% approval rating. As basically, from what you see, the rest seem to just somewhat, they all seem to nod to each other as the undead sort of look down, as eventually, the Zazie will somewhat give a bow and simply just go, well, it seems that thou crowd has been somewhat satisfied in your answers. Of course, this was to see how much you can know, and well, so to say, Kragath would also be the one to help fulfill your, and to help grow your thoughts on these matters. So, you seem to, of course, be in fine, despite your education.
So, like, do you know, like, how this new body of his is gonna work, or is it just gonna be one of us?
I can assure
I
you that
really want the answer.
I can assure you that we would do no such thing as to wrongfully take another living being's body.
Hopefully.
You know, I have to say it's very ironic that at the very, tail end of this, the Council of Skeletons decided off 8. That's a little ironic for me.
I do like the skeletons. I want to give. Well, I want one.
No, wow.
We have plenty of skeletons at home.
I
It's
do have
fine.
a harpy skeleton lady, but
We have skeletons at home. Skeleton at home. It's just a
Yeah.
skull that you.
Thing's really pretty.
But yes, go on with what you
Second.
have. Well, after all, I bid you luck in your endeavor. As he will click his fingers as popping out at the front on what seems to be threads and such will be a golden statue.
Jamie comes in, snatches it,
Leaps out of the air.
smashes on the ground.
Nice.
I
Oh,
want. Now that the statues are done, let's go kill my grandpappy.
Well,
As
maybe we
you-
shouldn't have done that in here again. Why do we always do this inside the place?
as you break the statue, the place will begin to rumble and shake as they sort of look over towards you and just go, "Well, I wish you luck in getting out." As they disappear.
He's just already running.
Run. Ass, metal bones.
Shake, shake,
Run,
shake,
run,
shake,
run,
shake.
Shake, 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 Sonora.
Whoa.
Gets on the elevator.
Alright. As you click the elevator, as all of you get up, it will basically begin to go as it goes up, the place is collapsing.
You're just pushing like an elevator button, you're just pushing it repeatedly, like that'll make it go faster.
Every time you click it, the elevator goes down, and then it goes back up, and then it goes down.
Oh, wow.
Shami gets even more birch wood. He wants
Whoa.
it all.
But as you basically reach the top, the obelisk begins to crumble and shake as it eventually just collapses. Thus only living rubble and dead trees.
Take some obsidian too.
Hmm.
It's mine now.
As you'll just hear once again the familiar voice of Kragath, who just says,
I can sense it. My power is back. I just need you lot to come back to where we had first met and bring those artifacts to, of course, the doorway.
Okay. You're not gonna like take over our bodies, right?
I would do no such thing. I do not need your bodies.
Okay, just making sure.
Of course, though, take your time. As excited as I am to leave, you all do need to rest.
Yeah, we have like 6 days before that insect lady does whatever she does, so.
If you would like,
So,
I can teleport you back to your camp.
Can you teleport us into the council room where the council people are? I have business.
Maybe we should rest first before that.
We have the
Business.
We have the tavern we can go to.
Oh, yeah, we haven't
That's
gone there in
true.
a while. Kragath, you can talk there, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Okay, let's go back to the tavern real fast, and then we can just get teleported to kill Grandpuppy.
How much time has
Just be-
actually... Quick question. How much time has actually passed since the
literally
last time
did
we
this in 4
rested?
days.
Yeah.
to get into like here and all that, this took you a few hours. So since you've last rested, it's been about like 8 hours. Out of the 13 hours in a day.
Also,
yeah.
I forgot Undead Constitution. I
About.
heal.
Whoa.
Sarah presses the button. Time to go.
All right.
Whoa.
There's a
Right.
laggy tavern. Let's go. It's so laggy.
Time to check on the mushrooms.
Yeah.
The mushrooms are like
It-
alive and are like,
It
hello,
is funny that we
father.
got this all
Or
done in
mother.
like 5 days compared to the 10 we had.
Yes.
We were speed running.
That means
Mm.
we can go kill Grandpappy, have a few comfy sessions, and then finally let Kragath off.
drink some mimosas by the beach, kill Grandpappy,
Nice.
do some light
Keep Grandpappy
shopping.
alive.
Yeah.
The classics.
Wake up. Do the funny dance.
Check
Wake
your
up
email.
again.
Kill
Kill most of the
Grandpappy.
council except for Braska, because Braska's not there.
Whoa, now we don't need to kill anybody except the old man.
I mean, technically
You
we beat Queen, so
you wake up for a third time.
I just realized that Kragath is a guy and we're all girls. We're technically just
Uh-huh.
queens.
What?
Oh god.
What? What?
What?
What?
We technically
Pardon?
become queens.
Oh, no, I didn't agree to become royalty.
You put the phylactery on, you did.
What?
I'm not. I'm not interested in you.
That's your loss.
Oh.
You not see my perfect skin? Look at it. It has
Your
like
per-
veins running through it.
It's like, yeah, deathly pale and gaunt. My perfect
Actually,
flawless
she's
skin.
a very dark goblin, actually. Like,
Oh, yeah.
slightly tad
That's true.
darker than even Giza.
Alright, there we go. I almost pulled Geezer out into space.
No! Falls
Alright.
falls away.
I don't
Yeah.
think Void
yeah.
expected us to go to the tavern.
Oh, I just had to move tokens around and that was it. There
Okay,
we
I gotta get rid of the space background because it's the most laggiest part of the map. And we're here. Hey, you know what's funny? We haven't got like really any gold since we got here.
What do you mean? We got lots of gold.
Right.
Run.
Pixie's delight, please.
Alright. Do. Put down Pixie's light.
Woohoo! Blink. I shall make the con saves now.
Yeah. Also, they look towards the Giza. The bank gestures to the 200 GP that you put in the bank.
Oh, yes. I totally forgot about that.
Yes, well, by the 5% interest rates and stuff, your 200 GP is now 500.
Sweet.
Ba,
I'll
ba, ba.
be making a withdrawal.
Alright, how much?
All of it.
Alright, but they take out the GP and just hand it over to you.
Nice.
To the mushroom world.
That's 5
Whoa.
more.
I'm
Investments.
500 gold richer.
Yes, Zero, as you open up the door, you see that your mushrooms have grown finally. There is now mold on the ground.
Mo quickly grabs all of them.
Oh, there's that one at the last one. I'm gonna lucky that one.
More poison.
No nat ones, baby.
Yummy.
Okay, there we go.
You can make a nature check.
Oh, that's a spot.
Do I have advantage since it's
Yes,
later?
you're a druid.
You also have lucky. Yay.
I don't have lucky.
Wait, you used your lucky?
I used my lucky a long while ago.
Oh, edge.
Is this going to be another return to just making sludge?
You get 18
Mhm.
mold.
I couldn't make a phylactery. There's a devil guy to make the contract, but I just
Time to turn the
Okay.
mold into poison.
Whoa. Ah, yeah, is there a drink you want?
Your cheapest wine, sir.
Drinks are free.
That's pretty cheap.
Pixie's delight is fun.
I guess I should rephrase this. Your wine that, if it were not free, would be the cheapest.
Yeah, we got some shit still.
Oh.
Reaches over, takes a very cheap looking branded wine, just puts it down.
Giza just pops the cork and starts drinking it from the bottle.
Wow. Hardcore.
As you do this, this weird tiefling demon person like leans over and is like, "Hey, you!
Wow.
You look a bit
Yes.
someone down on their luck."
Okay.
Yeah, you want to? You looking to have a wish fulfilled?
I
Giza looks around, then very covertly to the demon person says in fiend, "Piss off."
You got it.
Wait.
Mm.
Actually, wait. Probably before she goes over. Actually,
I don't deal with demons. They're undead.
What do you mean you don't deal with undead? I'm totally a goblin.
I don't deal with undead.
Yes.
Does your phylactery count as our phylactery?
What?
I mean, if it's gonna be stuck to us forever, does it count as our phylactery too?
It's not going to be stuck to you forever.
Oh, I can make mine after then. Benny.
All right.
I'm just making sure. But what if it gets ripped off us? Do we just fall to the ground? Or are we good?
No. Once you lose it, it means its power is gone and it's returned back to me.
Okay. Also, that's racist.
What?
Tiefling racist.
Damn.
More goop, please.
Oh. You see Glue, they saw a look of it. 1 gold!
Okay, here's 5.
Oh! Okay, 5 vials. Had you 5 vials.
Goes and sits uncomfortably close to the tiefling. And drinks all 5.
Okay. 1 second. People.
As long as I don't get race changed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll start with 83 first. If you go unconscious, you don't drink the others.
I think we had 43 before, actually.
3. Oh. Alright. It does nothing for you, as you basically notice that it has a very, viscous and slightly smells of iron. Upon drinking it, though, for the next 1d4 hours, you are immune to poison, but, like, you're already immune to poison.
Yeah. I feel healthier now.
43. Hello, welcome back there. Yeah, they drank the funny potions from Glue.
Oh, delightful.
I had to have a little bit of chaos up here.
Okay.
Can't kill anybody in this tavern.
For the next 8 minutes, suddenly what you find is that, Charmaine, you suddenly become buff. As you suddenly notice that you grow, back up to what seems to be a medium size. As then what you'll notice then is your intelligence becomes 5 and your strength and charisma becomes 20 as you become a himbo.
Alright, yeah. And if
Shame not change size challenge. Impossible.
drink more bio.
Okay. Now for this one where I do this. For the next 8 days, you must end every sentence with uwu, otherwise you take psychic damage.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Uh,
Buff Shame would say ooh because ooh.
What in
All
the
right.
world?
1d6.
Are we immune to psychic damage? Ooh.
1d6.
No, we are not.
Okay.
Ooh.
1d10. Okay. For the next d6. For the next hour, wait a minute. For the next hour, your dexterity increases by 3, but your strength decreases by 3.
17 strength.
20 AC no matter what. So, yeah.
And then 23. And finally, as you drink the last potion after becoming a buff himbo that has to say uwu at the end of every sentence, next thing that you notice, everyone around you becomes somewhat suspicious. You feel a compulsion to call an emergency meeting about this suspiciousness.
Emergency meeting. Ooh.
What's the emergency meeting, Shame?
You suspicious. Ooh.
I've done literally nothing.
He doesn't know what literally means
Are
anymore.
you sure? Ooh.
What the hell did you drink?
Points at glue. Ooh.
What's the mushy count?
I may take nap now.
She can't.
Ooh. Brushes on the desk.
What did you give Shame?
Okay, you got 3, 10, and 3. Which mushrooms do you have? I know there was 3 of them. And yeah, 3 red, 10 blue, and 3 yellow. What?
Nice.
Oh, I gave them potions.
Oh. I'll take 2.
Yes.
2 gold.
I give them 2 gold.
Alright. They consume the gold.
I go over here and drink the potions.
Okay.
I love that we just do this every time we hear.
Alright,
Every time we
1,
hear.
2. Alright, let me just go here. In mushrooms has 12. Alright, Zai. What you suddenly do is that when you drink this sort of concoction, you feel it is pretty weird as you hear the sound of a ticking clock, as the time in your body is reversed by 24 hours as you take a long rest.
Pog!
Whoa.
Lucky.
The blue,
Ooh.
the blue ones are the parasitic mushrooms, correct?
Yes.
That's a
They're
lot.
parasitic, alright.
And finally, as you drink the next one, you gain a single limb of your choice.
Tail. You can get a tail.
Yeah, why not a
Matches.
tail?
Alright. You gain a tail. I'll roll what kind.
It's just so you know, Shame's tail also got really buff for some reason.
You got a spiky tail.
Pog.
Oh, cool tail. Ooh.
What's the
I got tail too. Ooh.
What's
Pull
the
that
roll
tail.
to make the
Hmm?
mold into poison?
Why the hell do you drink these?
To make
Funny.
the mold into
Ooh.
poison, it's alchemy, so sleight of hand if you have proficiency in alchemy tools as well. Also, I'll
I'm
put it
going
in.
to go pass out
Well,
for
no,
like
it's
24
poison.
hours.
It's a poisonous kit.
Ooh.
Also, I'll put it in sword channel. That's what your tail looks like.
That's very cool tail. Ooh.
Ooh. I'll have a reference for it. Yeah, but it's
Funny
like green.
tiefling man catch. Ooh.
It's that exact color. It's like so shiny and reflective.
Yes, for the next 8 days, Shame must end every sentence with uwu or they take 20 psychic damage.
I jump onto.
I have a poisoner's kit.
Yeah. Do you have proficiency though?
I took poisoner feat.
Oh, okay, then you can add your proficiency modifier to the sleight of hand.
Hey Giza, want to drink some cool potions?
18.
While this has all been going on with everybody else drinking potions, Giza has just been pounding these cheap wine bottles. Like, what?
What? Want something cooler to drink?
What could be cool? What could be cooler than this?
I'll get you some very nice drinks.
Okay.
We can have a drinking contest.
Bash
Oh,
through
that,
door.
where? So where was I? What was I saying? Oh yeah. So then it turns out my 60-year revenge plot against my brother was all for naught, and so now I don't know what to do. And this is some good wine. Stares awkwardly
I buy 10
at the
more.
bartender.
Okay. So, you are level 9, so add your proficiency to that, so that'll be, +4. So 22. Bog.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow. Oops, I accidentally moved my thing.
Nice tail.
Thanks. Want one?
Sure. What are they?
Good question. I buy 15 potions.
Oh, no.
Drink.
I like how this tavern has just become the substance abuse room. It's
Yeah.
just like abuse various
What's
substances.
too funny, boggle-shaped man.
All right.
Okay.
How many are you buying?
I'm buying 15.
They look over as they just say, 5 per person.
Okay. I'm buying 5 for my friend here. 5 for the old goblin lady down at the bar, and 3 more for
They stick out the hand. Shake.
handshake.
Right, as you do, you see a symbol of the Commerce Guard appear on the back of your hand. As they'll hand you the potions.
Oh,
Pog, and I give them the 12 or the 13 gold.
Pog.
I give 5 potions to Zero.
funny boggle-shaped man. Ooh. Do you know how to reverse effects of brew potions? Ooh.
Oh.
I thought you were talking to me. I thought you were talking to me at first.
Oh, if you're looking to get rid of the not so powerful potion zeller over there, I do have a concoction that can remove the annoyances. After all, it's a curse.
Cool. Ooh. Just want to stop saying ooh 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 ooh.
No. Well, if you would like a remove curse potion, a greater potion, you could say, well, you're not strong enough, but it should be fine.
Question, ooh. Cannot be removed curse, but greater restoration, ooh.
It can be remove cursed. They just said it can. It's a
Because
curse.
remove curse would remove every curse.
No, it doesn't.
It did last.
Oh, wait, does it? Hang on, I keep messing up. Hang
It's
on.
greater restoration that lets us specify which one.
I can do it if you need me to.
Yeah.
She doesn't know.
Well-
She doesn't know. She's like,
Oh, yes. If you want to remove curse potion, it'll be 250 gold.
What you doing, Chami?
1 second, checking goals
Just-
real fast.
Yeah,
I
I
thought-
re-update notes.
I thought
And also-
1895.
You see Sarah just coming over, chugging a potion.
Oh no. I can do that. Ooh. Gives money. 250 you said?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. 740. Okay.
As Sarah walks over and chugs a potion, they now cry uncontrollably for 24 hours.
Oh no. Ooh.
I feel so. I can't stop crying.
Group potions have bad effects sometimes. Ooh.
Oh.
You don't know why though. Ooh.
You're no longer a himbo.
I don't really know why. Ooh.
Oh.
Also, I'm small again, right? Or am I? I'm still medium.
Yeah,
size?
you're so small.
Oh,
Whoa.
I turned back to small. Blink. Me need to remove curse though. Ooh.
Just
Try to restoration.
Cast
Well,
this-
restoration actually. Ooh. Potion.
just cast it upon self.
You remove the effects. Congrats.
Oh, that was not pleasant. I don't like that.
I have 5 potion. I strength potion. Get rid of ooh.
You
All
know
right.
what?
Uwu is removed.
That's so much better. I don't have to say that last word again. Also, it felt weird because, like, every time the world kind of just rumbled a little.
That's strange. Oh, and I got more poison now for you, to help heal you.
Oh, cool.
Here.
If we're not in combat, like, it doesn't matter. I'll heal up in, like, 5 seconds.
Yeah, but here, take some.
Hands 5
Oh, okay.
I have 4 more of these potions. What should I do with them? Actually, I have an idea.
quickly runs into her room and
I'm
dumps it
gonna give
on.
us 13 potions
on the mushroom.
poison that I don't
Uh-oh.
plan on using.
All right, you
No.
dump the mushroom juice onto the mushrooms. Whoa. Nothing seems to happen for now.
I
Something
pass
different.
Giza her 5 potions. Slam these back, Giza.
Time
You-
to sleep.
Oh no.
Giza looks at the bottles, looks back at the other two desperately casting greater restoration on themselves.
I need to choose. I choose to think of this as Zai just Giza's just chugging these one after the other, and then just Zai just passes it over and without stopping for a beat, just proceeds to chug one.
Giza looks at one of the empty wine bottles, takes each of the 5 potions, pours them into the wine bottle, sloshes it together, and
Dear.
and drinks the bottle.
Whoa. All right. As you drink the water, how many did you put in?
All of them in one wine bottle
All-
sloshed
all
together,
5.
mixed
Oh.
together.
Oh, so that's
Okay.
just a normal chaos. That's
You may want to looks at the bartender. You may want to stand back.
1934.
Oh, hey guys, I got rid of the ooh.
1934, good year.
Whoa.
Was
That was
it?
the Great Depression.
Oh, that's good.
Exactly.
Damn.
That's like the start of the Great Depression, in fact, actually. Wait, what's the Great Depression?
Alright. Suddenly, as you drink back the potion, everyone will suddenly see as Giza froze up. Not bile or any form of, like, basically, normal throw up. Instead, they seem to be thrown up goat's milk.
Goats?
Goat's milk.
Oh.
For the next, for the next 5 hours, you will be non-stop throwing up goat's milk.
Runs to the bridge.
That drunk rip.
Runs to the bridge and just out into the void.
Just a trail of goat's milk.
Yeah, there's just a trail of
Just count as that. Just count. Like it counts.
Of course, I didn't even
carefully steps over it.
I didn't even get anything funny.
I guess Jai will drink her last 3 potions.
At first, I just heard like you said goats, so I was just imagining regurgitating entire goats.
I really hope that doesn't piss off Dorella.
Number 25. Alright, Zai, you begin to cry uncontrollably for the next 24 hours. Let's see. Cures every single condition. Okay, you are no longer crying for 24 hours. Your tail is gone.
No.
And,
no, not the tail.
And then finally, alright. For the next minute, while T-posing, you can phase through any object.
That's Onani's thing. That's Onani's thing.
Just proceeds to go through the pillar.
Sad.
I T-pose through the floor.
Is that a good
no.
thing?
Wow.
The void
That's
space
good.
out there.
You are now wet for the
have a
floor.
basement.
You're in the twilight.
You have
No.
You have a basement.
Jose, yes, Giza.
Oh, you know what? Twilight's bad. I'm gonna T-pose back.
You, as you face through the ground, you just see milk spewing out.
As Giza is continuously like fire hosing out milk, she just looks over at the scorpion and is like, "Don't look at me! Don't look at! Don't!"
They turn away.
Thank you.
Question. Right. Does your tavern have like
Hmm.
any uncured meat? I'm so hungry.
No, raw meat, yes.
Yeah, like not cured.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Like even I think I heard vegetarians also do that without like hearing it.
Comes over, slaps a piece of raw meat on the table. Here you go. Whoa.
Like it's a 5-course meal. Just right into it.
You're just eating, and in the distance you could just still hear.
The throw is kind of distracting, but this is so good.
Oh my god.
Wild magic.
After like about 10 minutes, it's not even like she's in pain anymore. It's like just boring. It's just just mouth open.
Shami's eating with her poisoned fork, so
Easy, you just open up your bag, hold it, and just have it around your mouth the entire 5 hours.
Well, I don't think that a bag of holding doesn't have unlimited storage, does it?
It does not.
I'm like, I don't want to fill up the entire bag with goat's milk.
You're just gonna have to sleep over the edge.
later on, I'm like, I cast torrent of goat's milk and just pulled the bag of holding upside down.
64 cubic feet.
That's a
No,
lot.
no. If we had another bag of holding and you put that bag inside of there, you would just be let's the dimension of goat milk.
There's now a goat milk
Yeah.
dimension.
So 64 cubic feet is equivalent to 1,810 liters. For the freedom unit people, that is 1 second. That is 398 gallons of
398 gallons. What's the current price of goat's milk? We can maybe corner the market.
Goat's milk goes for about 1 gold per liter. So so
You could be
that's
rich.
1 gold per 0.2 gallon.
Damn.
Somewhere on a distant planet, it will be raining goat's milk.
But just in like one spot.
But then you produce about like 1 liter per minute, so I mean that's like 18 minutes. Would be let me just do math on this. 60 would mean that you give about 60 liters. How many hours? 60 times 5 is 300. So meaning, you only make about 300 liters a minute. Like 300 liters in 5 hours.
Ow.
Whoa.
So I'm guessing nobody's gonna cast Greater Restoration or anything on me. So she's just that's just where Giza is now for the next 5 hours.
Yeah, Sierra can't even cast it. He only has one. She only has the one.
Alright.
Whoa.
You know, I you have another, actually. I'm still hungry.
Sure. Yeah, so in total, you'll make about 80 gallons of goat's milk before it ends after 5 hours.
That's like 4 times your body.
Episode title: Giza gets milked.
4 times the
So, in fact, if you do have a bag of holding, you can in fact hold 5 hours of goat milk inside of a bag of holding.
You know, I'm good. I don't think I want that memory. I don't think she wants to hold on to this memory.
You don't want to know what's worse? The only bag of holding is the Hello Kitty one.
Yep. So the blacksmith would just come out and see me vomiting into the Hello
we
Kitty
have that black
bag.
hole one too, right? We can lay on the floor.
We have just a
Could
hole.
sell all of that milk.
Giza doesn't want to remember this.
Okay, so I'm going to try to sell this milk here. Just opens bag, holds it down, and just floods the room.
Well, yeah, we have a bunch of jugs. We fill all the jugs
No.
up.
Don't worry. Look, it's fine. Tasha von Ristral will hand over a bag of holding to Shabe and go, just have this in their mouth.
Okay.
It's a paper bag.
Here.
What? What?
Here, I accidentally stepped into it. Wipes off foot.
Giza, as Shame was coming out, Giza was like, despite still vomiting, she briefly breathed a sigh of relief, like, okay, somebody's gonna actually help me here. And instead, she just hands a bag, and Giza just like goes back into despair.
It's a paper bag of holding.
Can I have a slab of meat that's like as big as me?
No.
Aw. I'm just so hungry.
Well,
That tiefling over there looks really juicy too.
Mr.
People.
Potion Seller.
Oh
You
yes,
guys
what
come
would
back
you
to the
like?
tavern if you die.
Is there anything you can do with these parasitic mushies?
No, I can make them into potion.
Ooh. Yes, please.
Whoa.
I don't
Little-
really, they're really kind of dangerous, and I kind of don't know what to do with them. I might as well turn it into a potion of some kind that would maybe help. I don't know.
Yes, they are. Specifically, they can be made into potions of calm mind. 50 GP per ingredient, of course.
Okay. Let me see what I have.
Opens tiny mushroom wallet.
Just
Oh, I don't have enough.
walks by
can I
dealing with
just-
their own shit.
Can we just sell them to you?
Oh, of course. How many of you have?
I have 10.
Well, I can give you about 2 gold per, so, well, 20 GP in total.
Okie dokie. That's good. That's fine. Here you go.
Wow. Alright. They'll take it and give you the gold.
If I had one more gold, I can go back inside and then make a potion of calm.
Are we all going to sleep now? It looks like I don't see anyone else.
People going to sleep. Ah!
Shame's like, huh? When does Shame-shaped hole get here? There's just Shame-shaped hole in the door.
Whoa. It's repaired.
Ah, not there anymore. Pretends to sleep. We're
You- Giza briefly contemplates commanding her sword to
Shit's over
chop
here.
her head off.
No.
Oh, another undead in the
Alright.
party.
All of you get a long rest, even the geezer, and you end up just falling asleep while standing up.
I fall asleep standing up, goat's milk still blasting out my mouth.
Yeah.
You didn't put the bag on? That's what
Why
Shame
would
gives
I?
you.
Why not just vomit into the void? Who cares?
You're gonna
Dorella,
piss off a lot of star spawn.
the star spawn.
Well, Giza doesn't know. Giza doesn't
the
know
Twilight
that.
Night.
Yeah, it's just
It's just
gonna
a
be
big
funny as
emptiness.
fuck. All right, I'm gonna write it down in the space campaign. They gotta get hit by some milk now.
Okay. Space
A-
campaign.
Milk rain. At
They're
some
gonna come
point.
get us now. God.
And
They're
then
gonna
there's a
be
paper
chilling.
bag flowing in the space that says Giza.
It's a paper sick bag.
I wrote my
Right.
name on it for some reason.
I'll also end session here as I'm feeling a bit sick, so buh. Right.
All right.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Yes, I stream.
It was our 2 hours, so yeah.
Buh. Wow. I hope you enjoyed today's session. It was very cool. And of course,